Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw, and I'm here with a person you've seen on Insider Travel Report before, Sherwin Banda, who's the president of African Travel Inc., which is a part of the Travel Corporation. Now, we've interviewed Sherwin every year, maybe twice a year, talking about his products and services and everything that's going on in Africa. And of course, now we have the COVID-19 crisis and its impact on both the destinations he sells as well as his own company. And we're going to talk to him about that and what African Travel Inc. has been doing, both with travel advisors, big time, and also what the future looks like for bookings to Africa. And you'll find out about all that and more on Insider Travel Report. Now, first of all, Sherwin, how are you and where are you?
Oh, thank you, James, for having me. I am well, could not in fact be better. I am actually sitting, most of the time I'm working from home, but today I'm sitting in the office.
Oh my God, a rare office visit. It must be a real treat.
It's an absolute treat. It's kind of eerie because no one else is here with me, but it's quiet and I can get so much done.
Well, you're socially distant. That's all we care. There you go. Anyway, but let's talk a little bit about how African travel has weathered the coronavirus pandemic crisis. What have you had to do to get through this period so far?
James, it's no different to everyone else in our industry. We suspended our trips starting mid-March. Working through the end of August, and really excited to mention that 95% of our guests whose trips have been suspended this year in 2020 have opted to postpone and rebook for later this year and 2021 and some in 2022, which we are really excited about. Gives us comfort because Africa still is very much on people's bucket list. So that's what we have been working through and getting ready to get people to start traveling very, very soon.
No, absolutely. And that's great news that they all want to rebook. But why wouldn't you? You got a great trip. You just push it to later in 2020 or 2021. So, absolutely. That answers one of my questions is how many of you've been able to rebook. Now, how has the COVID-19 pandemic affected the destinations you sell? I mean, you really sell all of Africa, Southern Africa, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Zambia, Namibia, Mozambique, Madagascar. Boy, there's a lot. Seychelles and Egypt. I mean, how are these destinations, how were they impacted by the pandemic, and how are they now starting to emerge from the crisis?
Well, as you know, a destination like Africa is very much dependent on tourism. So obviously the destination has been hard hit because no travelers are coming to those countries. But as time has gone on, the destinations have now come ready to reopen. We have seen Tanzania come online and many other destinations are coming online as well. We are hoping that most of the destinations will be online at least by Q4, so the beginning of October. But we are very, very encouraged by the protocols that the destinations have all been embracing, both in camps and hotels, through their border crossings as well. And from a well-being point of view, the destination is so perfectly suited for people who want to connect to Africa and get into big open spaces and in nature. So very, very hopeful that these destinations will be coming online sooner, but we are anticipating that to be at least a Q4 of this year.
So Q4, hopefully we can get U.S. travelers back to traveling to Africa then.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now let's talk a little bit about what you've been doing during this period in terms of the campaigns and programs you've been introducing, both to keep Africa top of mind with travel advisors and their clients. You just launched a new program you're calling Gratitude. I believe it's a campaign where African Travel Inc. is coming together to thank its colleagues, friends, family, and you're asking for nominations for people in the industry who have really gone above and beyond the call of duty during the crisis. Tell us a little bit about this gratitude program and what you're trying to do with it.
We're immensely proud considering how the world has changed since the beginning of this year. We keep coming back to what we are thankful for and what we are grateful for. And that's our amazing travel advisor community and all the unsung heroes that are helping in those local communities. We know advisors care deeply about their people, their clients, and their community. And we wanted to reward an advisor and their local hero. Advisors are able to nominate their hero from their local community, and an amazing opportunity for the winner to experience an idyllic escape to Africa, visiting South Africa and Botswana, and of course, staying at our very own sister brand, Red Carnations Hotels, the 12 Apostles Hotel and Spa in Cape Town, also staying at the Chobe, and then going into the Okavango Delta to stay at Kijura's Safari Lodge, which will be opening later this year. And we are very, very, very excited that someone from our local communities will be experiencing this amazing trip. It's our opportunity to express gratitude. And there are so many amazing people deserving of this, and it's our way of at least contributing and supporting local heroes across our amazing country. Advisors are able to nominate online on African Travel Inc.
Okay, that's where you go to nominate. And then how are you going to select the winner or winners, because it will be a travel advisor and then I guess this person that they are nominating as well, right?
Yeah, I can't wait to read all of the nominations and listen to those stories, and I'm sure it will be an inspiration for us all. We will be creating a short list of 10, and we are going to give our advisors the opportunity to vote via a poll who they believe is the most deserving person and their guest to win this amazing prize to Africa. So please send in those nominations and get involved in the voting process so that we can truly celebrate a deserving local community hero. And
what is the deadline for nominations at this point?
Our deadlines is through June 30th, and we will have a short list up the very first week of July when the voting will take place.
And then you expect to name a winner by when in July?
The 15th of July.
There we go, July 15th. Yes. That's wonderful. Yeah, that sounds like a great program, and hopefully you will find a very deserving winner with a travel advisor as well. Now, let's talk a little bit about some of the other marketing that you've been doing, but to travel advisors and their clients during this period. I know we just wrote about your virtual summer safari series. Tell us a little bit about how this works and what you hope it will produce for you, and how many of these safaris you now are going to offer.
Well, we have been concentrating on keeping the dream alive for our advisors and their clients. And we have launched a series of virtual events. And what's really exciting about this is that guests are able to visit these amazing destinations in Africa from their living rooms or kitchen tables. And we are able to hear from expert guides, people committed to conservation, and you are able to have a glimpse in what it's like in the African bush right now. So we're inviting advisors to join us in the conversation with our friends and experts in Africa who share what life is like right now. And at the same time, advisors are able to learn more about private, intimate experiences across the amazing continent. This month, we have a live series coming from various destinations, including having sundowners with elephants, which is my absolute favorite, which actually kicked off our Inspired.
Yeah, I remember we wrote about that first, and then we just got another series, and we just wrote about that as well. So there's a lot of, and they're all up on the website. Is that where you can find them unrecorded? I know they're live, but I assume that you can see the recordings at somewhere.
Absolutely. We have them on our agent portal, and we have June 12th, June 19th, and June 25th. This year, we are visiting the Kruger National Park in the Sabi Sands region. We are also visiting Shamwari Game Reserve in South Africa. And then we're also going to Kenya, where we are visiting Elawana's Loisaba. So 3 amazing events happening this month that advisors can tune into.
No, that's great. And it really can inspire both travel advisors to book your products and book Africa, as well as they can send them on to their clients, I suppose, to get them excited about it, even though it may not be until the end of the year, 2021, until they can get there. But certainly it puts the idea in their minds about what they should be doing. Let's talk a little bit about what you think travel advisors should be doing right now to get ready to really start selling African Travel Inc. programs as we emerge from the crisis. What should they be doing?
We encourage advisors to join us through education and learning. We offer comprehensive training opportunities through our webinar series, which are focused on in-depth destination training and awareness and the experience that we offer at African Travel. Also, advisors can continue to keep the dream alive with their clients through our social media content, which we are very eager to share with advisors so that they can post and help keep those dreams alive for their clients. We are doing quite a few of consumer events and available to support advisors, again, to keep that travel dream alive. But we have a big 5 checklist, which we would love to encourage. We want advisors to please, if you have not done so yet, sign up for our e-newsletters. They are filled with a lot of information and upcoming events that will help you keep abreast of what's happening in the destination. Attend our webinar series. As I mentioned, we have 3 exciting live events coming, but we also have webinar series that are happening this month. We have relaunched our African Travel University, and we have 2 great modules on there where advisors can learn how to match the right Africa with the right client. We also are eager for you to sign up to join the herd, to download our marketing materials, and using our Safari experts for a 3-way conversation if you have clients who want to know more about Africa. So we're really encouraging all of our advisors to embrace our e-learning platforms so that you can learn more to keep those dreams alive for your clients.
That's great. Now, where can they access both the webinars and the educational materials and obviously the marketing materials that they need? Is it all on AfricanTravelInc.com?
Everything is on African Travel Inc. If you've not registered or advisors have not registered to access our advisor portal, there's a quick registration. And once they've passed the registration, they are able to get all of the materials, see all of the updates, look at past webinars or even live series, living room safaris that we have posted recently as well.
Now, and what's your social media handles that they can take a look on? Facebook, I guess, Instagram, Twitter?
Yes, so at African Travel Inc. That is the Twitter handle, Facebook handle, and Instagram has an underscore at the back.
Okay, great. So you can look at all those places and really get up to speed on what's going on with African Travel Inc. today and actually enjoy some of the virtual experiences and all the things that they have. Now, is there anything else you'd like to tell travel advisors at this time, both about African Travel Inc. and what they might consider doing and how we can all recover from this terrible time for travel in the world?
What we are very encouraged about, just looking at the interest for the destination, so many clients are still wanting to travel, and so many people are still actively looking to travel to Africa. For those of you who have those clients, please reach out to us if you had not done so. Africa is an amazing destination filled with a diversity of experiences, and African Travel has kept our 2020 rates available all through 2021.
That's great.
And every guest that travels with African Travel in 2021, African Travel will include a complimentary night stay as part of the itinerary. So please do visit our agent portal, visit our website. If you've not signed up for those e-newsletters, please do so that you can stay abreast of all these amazing offers that we are offering to all our advisor community at this time.
Well, Sherwin, thank you very much for taking the time to tell us all the things that African Travel is doing, including this latest gratitude campaign, the recognized a deserving person as well as an advisor. Sounds great. I wish I was deserving. I would go. Then after that, these marvelous new virtual seminars or virtual views, a safari in a living room type of stuff that get us inspired about going to Africa. And I have been, and it doesn't take me much to get inspired to go to Africa. I tell you, it's an amazing, amazing place. It's a life-changing event, and something that you specialize in. And advisors would be well served by looking at all this material and starting to get their clients excited. I mean, you've been sitting at home now, both the travel advisor and their clients, and boy, everybody says, travel will go domestic initially, and maybe it will for a little while, but I think people are going to, in the end, want to get back to seeing these amazing sites in Africa. And everybody I talk to, safaris and that kind of trip is still on their big bucket list. And once they go once, they want to go again. So it
100%. And James, we just want to express a heartfelt gratitude to our advisor community. Thank you for the support and the engagement you have done with us, as well as for your clients. And to all of the advisor communities who we say thank you. And on behalf of Africa, African Travel, and everyone else who you help support on the continent, we say Enkosi kakhulu. Thank you from all of us at African Travel.
Well, again, Sherwin, thank you very much. It was great to see you. I always enjoy our time together. Sorry it won't be live this year at Virtuoso, which we very often have time to do an interview there. But hopefully soon we'll see you on the circuit somewhere in the world. And I look forward to getting back as well. Again, thanks very much. And I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.